the rest of the game.
Riley Patterson now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Jaguars nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Evan Ingram was the intended target. Third down here. You talk about this Lions defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we're going to keep an eye on, because you talk about where they rank in stopping the run, but how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. Bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
ETN up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A short throw to Ingram. Breaks through the contact. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And this one out quickly to James. Touchdown, Jaguars! Richie James, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Let's go now.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all. And if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers, takeaways they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And they'll go on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. Takes it to about the 37. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
7-7, our score after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It's taken to the 26. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
All right, let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now an option play on 2nd down. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the 1st down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the 1st down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Red on red. Silver.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Right at the 40. Again, it's ETN off the option. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. This now a 3rd and 4.
Take right open. Silver.
Straight ahead, ETN. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And now it's blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
On 1st down, Hart. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Mustang 19. Ready.
Off the play fake. Hart. Connection made with Chenault. And he's just going to be short here. Barely.
Let's go.
Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Got it. Ready?
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. Shedding the tackle. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Well,
Here we
let's see
go.
how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Viking 18. Warrior 70. Hurry, hurry. Go.
Looking to throw. Hart. He's got his target. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
79 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Ready.
To throw on 2nd down. Hart. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense.
Hey, Ron.
They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
We talk about setting a tone or beginning a drive. That run was absolutely textbook. I'm telling you, partner, now they're not just thinking about an easy drive. They're thinking about maybe taking it downfield.
Yeah, started at their 2. Now they've got a heavy amount of breathing room. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Hey, I'm gone.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. Down the right sideline. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 54 yards. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram as the first half is winding down. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Gano the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
On the ready.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here we go.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw. Hart. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple defenders in there to bring him down as this quarter comes to an end. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
19 Lions.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Oh, that's a nice job of clearing space in the middle of the field for your tight end. He's going to start behind the line and run an angle route, hoping to kind of get lost in the middle of the field. And this is put right on him, and he's able to pick up a first down.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams.
Okay,
Ball
break.
right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
On the ball, go.
The give, right side for Gibbs. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They go play action here on 1st down. It's Williams on the catch. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hart. That pass caught. It's Williams. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Boy, how about the speed with which his offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Hart. Touchdown! James Mitchell from 3 yards out, and the Lions have cut it back within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Patterson now for the extra point. And It's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
11.
Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
Here we go.
ETN on the toss right. No gain on the play there. Second down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. Trying for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Lawrence finding Kirk there for the Jaguar first.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow across all that ground.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice.
Right, let's go.
They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. Back to the ground with ETN. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 116 yards now for ETN, and he's got a first down.
He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead. And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Lawrence. Slant caught by Kirk. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Hey, run! Hey, kill!
Lawrence going to keep it. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1.
23.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, Jupiter!
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Okay, ready? Let's go now.
They'll come out in the pistol.
30 left. Here we go.
ETN. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
Silver.
They'll try to run with ETN. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
It's interesting where we are in the game now. The analytics folks, they might tell you to kick the field goal and make it a 2-score game. But you have to wonder if emotionally they're thinking, let's go for the touchdown and try and slam the door.
Hey,
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2.
Here we go.
Going quickly out to the right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On 3rd down, Hart. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Devon Hamilton drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line is taking charge and control of this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Lisa 24.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun, Lawrence firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Go, go, let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
Easy, read a 24, read a 54. Go, go.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the fourth quarter.
Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Hart. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here we go. Here
An
we go.
incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Bronco 80. Cowboy 80.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Hart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Okay, ready.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
Off play action. Hart. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can ill afford to have anything happen to him if they want to accomplish their goals.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. Hart. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Let's go now.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Seven Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To throw again. Hart. And his throw is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Here we go.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jamison Williams. 35 yards. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
Hey, kill.
Now Lawrence on first down. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
Let's go, 52.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Kill. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Flush to his right. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
Think right. Silver.
They'll look to throw here. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped them there, but not to be.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Here we go.
On second down, Lawrence. Complete to Jones. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
All right, let's go.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
13, Luke.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions are right back in this football game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Williams, the man in motion left.
Go!
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Something else. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The kick is
They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers. Anyone who's going to lay down a block, don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. A give running right, Etienne. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Hey, Ron!
Gotta figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. Etienne once more. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. 3rd down and 13.
Easy. Think right. Think right, open. Let's go. Hot.
Back to throw, Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Come on.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Pat the 60. Top below 18.
He's back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That can finish things off for them.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Liking 18. Ready.
On the give. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And that's caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Ready?
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 35. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
18, Pioneer.
He'll look to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here we go. Here we
Here's
go.
first down.
70 Timberwolf. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready?
Back to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back to the 25. Josh Allen. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Well, this fan base on the losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it, that's what we're all waiting to hear, because sometimes